Is Jacob's penis gonna pump out the next Hitler by accident? Drag yourself out of here on your tongue. You don't need a taxi. I'm a little desperate here. Can I eat your unborn children? They're a fucking race that is permanently trapped inside an existential gimp suit. Of course she loves it. They get their taint tattooed every single time they kill someone? You're a very, very young tentacle monster. Your afro hasn't fully formed. Wait a minute. You're trying to spook me? These are sex demons. I'm not afraid of a blowy. Get me wasted, touch me in my sleep.
Hilarious. Like and subscribe.
I thought that was them ending all the children, and everyone just cheering in the background. Yay, no responsibilities. Back to nothing but fucking. I just want to make sure that Jacob gets to the other side of the galaxy from me as fast as possible. And if I get to do it while I'm doing the sexy Baywatch run, then I have no qualms with that. And I'm normally filled to the brim with qualms, you know me. My favorite meal of the day. My qualm. Ever think about it? just traumatize him one more time before we get to the fight, shall we?
You still think about what happened to your dad?
Haunts me more like.
I should focus on getting these people out of here.
And it said, I'm glad to have fucking seen you and everything. And Shepard, the voice actor, Mark Meir, couldn't bring himself to ever do anything nice to Jacob. He forgot, he gave up his entire goddamn paycheck for the whole Mass Effect trilogy just because he couldn't do it. He couldn't morally be nice to that monster in there. Right, I guess it didn't really matter. Now we gotta watch this whole cutscene again.
Evacuation is go.
You get extra of that sultry computer voice. You get to watch children blow up again. I love that Jacob had no chance of doing this alone. Didn't even try. 2 seconds before I get here, he has his kidneys shot out.
All right, everyone here, head to the shuttle bay.
There were 5 characters there. 2 of them were clones of the bald man. 2 of them were clones of the hairy man. There was only one unique dude. How much incest is going on in Cerberus? You don't get any armor, do you? I think I knocked him out of this station through a solid window. But I might be blind and stupid. Very high chance of blind and stupid. That does seem to sum me up. This door down here finally opened because I was trying to get in there for a very long time. I wanted all your filthy gossip, all your darkest secrets that you've definitely been using against me until I showed up and decided to help you out.
Then get out to the landing pad.
This is where we saw Archer, the brother of bondage Jesus, the most cum-covered second coming there has ever been. Hello. Oh, I'm so good with this gun. It's impossible not to be.
Here we go.
Granted,
okay.
I never want to put this thing down. It's done so much good for me. It raised me more than my parents ever did. Has he forgotten how to leave? I don't think this guy's able to leave because I put a bullet in him while he was still in the fucking thing. Oh, and he slipped out right before they closed the door. No medical attention for you. You're gonna stay a pile of dust forever. I don't think any amount of cement in your urn was gonna fix you. Even if it came directly from Shepard himself. Get to watch him get all crispy. Don't worry, I'll put you out of your misery with a giant shoulder shot. I'll put you out of your misery in the most painful way possible. I'll break all your bones and watch you bleed out. How's that, huh? It was the kindest thing to do. Nading someone like that looks so cruel. Especially when they're about to throw a nade, you hit them with the nade, and then they drop their own nade on their nade. And then they just get a little bit naded, you know? Kind of hard to avoid when everything is nade. Wait, it's all nade? Has been for about less than a second, honestly, because you're about to blow up. I made him star jump. He spread-eagled on the way down. He tried to float away on all his loose skin like a fucking flying squirrel. I wish he had those capabilities. That is the next stage of human evolution. Cerberus, get on it. If I didn't keep killing you, I'd want you to get on it.
Hold them a little longer.
Oh, they actually have jumps. That's sweet. Don't need rocket boots when you're a lady, apparently. Or maybe you just don't get them. Maybe you're not allowed, so you're gonna find other ways. Have you technically landed on the ground yet? Oh, and that means I get to headbutt you right in the gooch. Perfect. Softest part of the human body. Get gooch slammed. Oh my god. There's no collisions here for dead people. Which somehow sounds like a really inspirational quote. Or potentially really depressing, nihilistic quote. But you know, what's the difference? It inspires you to kill yourself. And that's what I've been looking for a while.
Shepard, heads up! The place is overrun. We gotta go. Headed to you with the shuttle.
What do you mean overrun? I'm not having a whole lot of trouble here, dude. How can there possibly be more of them?
Hang tight. Clear the landing zone.
Okay, now we kill the shield pylons. Somehow didn't need to until right now. You'd think that'd be first order of business when they're all landing and getting free fucking clothes. Getting their government handouts, how dare you. No filthy commies here. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Except me! They discovered I'm down to my red! That's the color of Stalin! Ow! Need to drug both me and my robo-girlfriend. It's like the modern example. It's like the futuristic example. No, guys, she's just from another school. You don't know her. No, guys, she's an actual toaster. You don't know her. Come on! Oh, it's so cruel! Can I bonk? I can't bonk. We might actually die here. Or I might have to give the glory to Ash, which is worse than death. I did have to give the glory to Ash. That might be the worst thing the game's ever made me do. And I regret almost my entire existence in this world. I mean, I love it, but it hurts. It's a very painful kind of love, which I'm not all that used to. Shepard mostly dishes out the pain. Totally loves it. They're a fucking race that is permanently trapped inside an existential gimp suit. Of course she loves it. A gimp suit that keeps out disease. They're the most advanced gimps the world has ever seen.
Bringing the shuttle to you.
Wish I was crawling. Come on, Shepard, at least pretend that was difficult. Drag yourself out of here on your tongue. You don't need a taxi. Never skip tongue day. Been preparing for this all my life. You don't even have that gun, Shepard. Guns you actually have are on your back right now. Why did you need that? Aw, gave him a nice friendly cuddle before he murders me. Whoa!
Shepard.
No! Please, God, Jacob, sacrifice your stupid life. Just break out the nose powers, man! Rip open that septum. One hole like Mike Wazowski fucking nostril. Big sniff, they're all stuck in there forever. They can never leave. Nose of mass destruction.
Out by the skin of our teeth again, hey, Shepard?
Nice to see you back in action.
Yeah, feels good.
I was afraid we wouldn't get anyone out alive. But because of you, we got almost everyone.
What do you mean almost everyone? All the kids
Dr. Cole,
blew.
I have a request. One you can't afford to turn down. I need your help against the Reapers.
Without a doubt. I'm at your service.
Isn't she
And I'm
pregnant?
sure you can count on the others as well.
Can we have your fetuses working on it too?
You too, Jacob. I need you.
They can be in catering.
Of course, but I wouldn't mind staying with these folks.
And by that I mean we can just microwave it. We're a little bit low on food. We're a little desperate here. Can I eat your unborn children? Why?
You don't want to join the team on the Normandy?
I'm torn, Shepard, but looking out for these families is important to me. It's where I'm at right now. I hope you can see that.
I just need to put up enough resistance. Be like, no, you gotta come with me. I miss you. Before it's socially acceptable for me to like fist pump and scream yes at the fact that he's never, ever, ever gonna look at me again.
Keep him safe then. The Alliance needs that crucible.
You got it.
All right. Report to Admiral Hackett for your assignment.
What a
You know,
pussy.
Commander,
He'd
I've
rather
never
just be
met
a
anyone
grunt
like you.
god.
Just feel better knowing you're on our side.
Thanks.
Shepard, when this mess is over, drinks are on me. Be safe out
You say that every time, and then we never, ever, ever do anything. You better have that kid, and it better not be the one Reaper force that turns the tide for
I'm
me.
sending you a large team of scientists.
For them.
I have the dossier.
They're all Cerberus defectors. Keep them safe.
Will do, and I'll put them straight to work on the Crucible.
Jacob Taylor is with them and is already working to find a place for the families.
He'll be a valuable asset as well. Snagging Dr. Cole from the elusive man is a coup. Having her on our side could be a huge win for us.
Did she do
The sooner
some
we can get the Crucible
unbelievably
finished, the
horrible
better I'll
things?
feel.
I'm with you.
Shepard out.
Is Jacob's penis gonna pump out the next Hitler by accident? Space Hitler. Fully evolved form. I thought we could talk to Grizzle Dad on command now. Doesn't love me. I'm out to get some fucking blue milk again. It's always with the blue milk with you, damn it. Oh, we are powerful. We're well over halfway now. By well, I mean probably about 52%. The Kroggers are right here. Solarians suck. The Asari are starting to get on our side. The oldest race in the galaxy. Jarvik would like to know your location. Fat Yoshi has sent you a fuck request. The original Froggy Chair has sent you a fuck request.
I just figured you'd be more sympathetic to someone joining Cerberus. You've never been big on aliens.
Yeah, I enlisted to kick ass just like everyone else. But I need a better reason than it has scales to go kill somebody.
Campbell's worse than Westmoreland?
Discharges and Cat 6 washouts. It's just one more reason they're not worth a damn.
Your name is literally Camp Bell. In the UK, that means an extra flamboyant cock. Like you've decorated. That's a penis in like a Hawaiian shirt. Every day. And dad shorts. In fact, somehow that just looks like Patrick Star in my head. Oh no! What have I done? Want to talk about Jacob?
He'll be okay.
Glad to hear
Is that it? Let that be
Nice
it!
to see those Cerberus scientists come to their senses.
After everything he's done, the elusive man can't pretend he's fighting for humanity. Anyone who isn't indoctrinated has to see that by now.
Glad we got out early.
Liara recently requested assistance in calculating whether the mass effect is a phenomenon that occurs only in our universe, or in all possible universes. It may be that our laws of physics only occur in a finite area, a bubble, if you will, in an ocean of other possibilities. I am speculating whether, if you went far enough out, or created enough energy, you could reach a place where 1 + 1 = 3. Everything would change. All energy, all matter, all the underlying math of the universe would be unrecognizable to us. Why? What were you thinking?
I'll get back to you on that.
Oh, I wish he had just like a really stupid answer. Just like, man, I smell good today. Or something. Just like a really dumb man option. And that was Liara's idea? Liara is more like math brain. Ununderstandable than even Edie is. And Edie is just a walking Xbox.
Liara mentioned something about possibly meeting you on the Citadel next time you're there.
Again? Jesus, she's desperate.
You know how fighter pilots put those little stamp things under their cockpits for each kill?
What?
I'm thinking of getting one by the galaxy map every time I analyze the crap out of some data.
You're turning into a regular Marine.
Yes, well, I guess you're rubbing off on me.
Nice work.
Thanks, Commander. It feels good to bring someone out alive.
They stamp their cockpits. They get their taint tattooed every single time they kill someone? I like the dedication, but if that didn't come from a prison, then I don't understand.
We got lucky down there, Commander. Civilians, children, could have been very bad. I don't even want to think about it. But scooping the scientists right from under the elusive man's nose? That's gotta piss him off.
Why are you making like a little heart sign? Are you trying to like subtly flirt? Or is this where you do like the OK symbol under the waist but in the Mass Effect universe? Am I about to be punched in the cock? Because I should probably leave. I should probably leave in general because Ash. Ash and testicular pain. That's probably the worst cocktail you could probably get.
Are you sure
Hello?
you want to play this game?
What's the matter, Vicarian? You chicken?
Ooh!
I don't even know what that is. Though I've heard everything in the galaxy tastes like it.
And who told you that,
if
your
you're
one-night
suggesting I'm
stands?
scared, game on, Vega.
Age before wisdom.
Okay. Back in my C-Sec days, I busted a Batarian spy ring that was trying to assassinate a counselor.
Please, I fought off a dozen angry Batarians on Omega single-handedly. Used one of them as a landing pad off a 3-story jump.
Just warming up, seeing what you had. Now, I tracked down this guy, Saren. Stopped him from raising a Geth army and unleashing the Reapers 3 years ago.
Doesn't count. You did that with Shepard.
You're right. I was with Shepard from the very beginning.
And that's
means you're
more than
old.
you've ever fucking got, James, you look like a 40-year-old man. You look like an action hero from the 80s who's now, like, maybe making $5 a year in royalties. Maximum. And just, like, still hanging around strip clubs, hoping someone's gonna recognize you, hoping someone wants their tits signed. No. Garrus is still out there. He's signing at least 80 tits a day. You're not even as cool as Grunt, and he's 3 months old.
Shepard, remember our agreement? We'd open a bottle
What?
of Cerise brandy every year, and it's my turn to buy.
Get me
But it hasn't been a
wasted,
year
touch me in my sleep.
Yes, well, something tells me we won't have the chance a few months from now, so indulge my impatience.
Save it for our victory. Let's do. Fuck it. Let's drink.
You grab the glasses. I'll open the bottle.
Come on. We better be able to see it.
And Jeff,
Yes.
Jacqueline, Subject Zero, sorry, but it's ma'am to me. I'd like to keep my Admiral Winky. Oh, Shepard, you know, I just realized. You've never called me by my first name.
Well, neither of you.
And I never will. You are Commander Shepard, hero of the Citadel, conqueror of the Collectors, savior of the galaxy.
And you
Usually
are
your
Sharon!
first just disrespect everyone you're fighting for, alive or gone.
That makes no sense.
Consider it a lady's prerogative, then. Come, let's have a toast.
Her name is actually Karen! But I'm technically your manager, and you love me, so what a trailblazer.
To a woman I'm proud to call my friend. I'm lucky to have you with me, Karen.
And to you, dear friend. It is my great honor to share this journey with you. Commander Shepard. And good fortune to us all.
The manager actually wants to talk to you.
I've learned my lesson this time. Even a Krogan couldn't match you drink for drink.
I can't wait to prove that one
you
day.
can win this, huh?
I can do this all day, Scars.
Funny you mention those. Ever hear the name Archangel?
I might have.
You know you have. I'm Archangel.
Maybe I heard something about that too.
Then maybe you also heard that for a couple months there, the crime rate on Omega mysteriously dropped while Archangel did a little house cleaning.
So you ran a cleaning service on Omega.
Mass
Back on
murder,
Belgrade,
James.
I uncovered a pair of harvesters. Had to kill them by myself.
2 worm necks, that's almost impressive.
Oh, that's not even the best
He's such a
part.
bitch.
They left behind an egg. It hatched, and I trained it to let me fly it.
The Alliance teach you to make up crap like that, or did you figure it out all by yourself?
It's a gift.
No, that's because he was a stupid little baby man whose daddy clearly left him at birth.
Come on.
You've been through a lot, Scars.
You giving up?
Nah, I got more. Just don't like to talk about it.
Fair enough. We've all got one of those.
Just one, huh?
Yeah, not every story has a happy ending.
Except there was this one time I teamed up with a Turian named Garrus Vicarian. He was pretty good with a gun, but he thought he was some kind of hotshot.
Yeah, I knew this wise-ass Marine named Jimmy Vega.
Jimmy!
Sounds like a pole dancer on Omega. Always got on my nerves. But the kid was alright. Had guts when it counted.
This is
And
the
together
cutest
they
thing
cured
in
the
the world.
genophage.
And stopped Cerberus from taking over the Citadel.
And finally kicked the Reapers from this galaxy and into the next.
With a little help from their friends.
Nah, it was just us. But mostly me.
But entirely Garrus. And I guess I killed, like, I don't know, several million people on the way. It was barely anything. But you, James. No, you. My God, don't let me take away your achievements of sitting in your cabin all day, because I don't love you. Great job at, like, dusting the ship while I was gone, though. Goddamn, feeding my fish, too.
Have we heard from Agent DeTrace yet?
She has not reported in for over 8 hours, Doctor.
She was stationed on Valchir when the Reapers invaded. I think we can assume what happened.
She's in the middle of a tea
Agent
party,
Calamus
of course.
He's now in charge of reporting Reaper activity past the Loas relay.
Calamus. You just reminded me of the Analingus Calamari Fest that we went on yesterday. And I miss it. I miss it so dearly. And you haven't quite become chewy enough for calamari just yet, Liara. You're a very, very young tentacle monster. Your afro hasn't fully formed. I miss you, Bryn. But I'm glad you're back out there. The fighting's going to get tough when we push Jabba the Crucible. I've gotten the cold shoulder from people who know I used to work for Cerberus. Can't say I blame them. I've been able to teach other soldiers how Cerberus fights, though. They may be wearing new equipment, but I know their tactics. I love you, Bryn. Take care of yourself. That was all about you just being a big special boy, Jacob. Why is she letting you fuck her? I guess the only other people there were either children or clones of the dude with the monk bald spot. But I'd still go with the monk man over Jacob, although I guess even his nostrils are peggable, so...
Gabby, is it true you helped repair Edie's mobile frame after that last mission?
She just needed an extra pair of hands. I am an engineer, remember?
Were oils and lubricants involved? Was there any moaning?
In your dreams, Kenneth.
If only my imagination was that good.
They change his voice actor because he's a lot scummier. He's a lot sluttier, and somehow even more Scottish, which doesn't particularly help. He's even drunker than he used to be, if possible. Oh, the only lubricants is elbow grease, if you can count that, and that's probably the worst grease you can find. It's more sticky than it is streamlined, at least with my elbows. Maybe I'm just falling apart at the seams. I've just got too much bodily fluid, man. It needs to get out somewhere.
You and this human called Jacob were both part of Cerberus.
That is correct.
And Cerberus is filled with traitors to humanity.
Yes, They oppose us in this war.
Then why should we trust either of you?
We have severed our ties with the organization.
But you were programmed by Cerberus.
I can extrapolate where this is going. I have superseded my original programming and have chosen to oppose Cerberus.
You mean you have chosen to oppose your creators?
Correct.
I find this a very troubling freedom machine. That is all.
Just wait until I drag Legion on board, motherfucker. You're gonna have a field day. I don't think I've ever had those two interact. That'll be fun.
I talked with Williams. Between the 212, Horizon, and the Council's other guards, it's like death just follows her around.
She's probably one of the most traumatized out of literally anyone that we've ever picked up, and I just keep shitting on her.
Do we need to talk, Commander?
No.
Not right.
I can't believe people actually romance that fucking thing. It's like the Botox that she's clearly got injected is about to like burst out like a xenomorph. A xenomorph made of Botox, made of silicone. James? James? Did the dog finally eat him? Oh, no, he's up with Garrus. Garrus finally ate him. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I remembered that I was gonna look at these before we left. Nirus. And now I regret it. It's called Nirus. It's full of plastic. It was polluted before we even got here. What a miracle. It knew the humans were coming. Wanted to go out on its own terms. Tradigos' colonists are fighting the Reapers in a guerrilla war. Their best resources, mostly the largest gorillas, being submarine vehicle. Underwater gorillas are evolving. Gorilla fucked a shark one day and became the scariest thing I've ever seen. Intact Reaper weapon? Alright, let's blast them with their own stupid shit. Okay, so we got Kalini over there. We got a Heigao, or however the fuck you pronounce that. An entire system of hentai face. Fantastic. Let's pick up the hentai monster of our dreams. Overlooking a large depression. Dude, same. The Library of Asha. We got some lovely reading material, some lovely bedtime stories out of that one. Thank you. I'm sure that'll really save us from our inevitable heat death. Near gas. Well, you might want to move. Shastesia. Twin to its more massive neighbor, Rude. Medicus is very sensitive about its mass, thank you. The two are named for a semi-mythological pair of twins from Asari antiquity, who ruled neighboring city-states and had a lifelong dialogue about the best form of government. So it's Cain and Abel, but tentacle people. Oh, sorry, I meant Romulus and Remus. Cain and Abel, that's not what they did, is it? Romulus and the Rome people. Just imagine if Remus won. It would have just been Reem. I'm glad the horrible murdery dictator got there, or my pizzas wouldn't sound as cool. The planet has an abundant supply of zeolites. No idea. An ingredient in detergent. Aww. So where all their bleach comes from. Which means they were utter filth before they got off of their homeworld, I guess. Just didn't exist. No soap for them. Just imagine how sweaty they must get under their tentacles, too. No, I'm regretting fucking Liara. Luckily, she was a young one. Like, she only hasn't bathed for 109 years. Imagine not bathing for 2,000 like Arya. Gross. The smell of Arya's head alone would be more than enough to just destroy all Reaper kind. See what the fuck's happening down here. I don't think we've done anything Asari focused other than like look at Liara every now and then since we fucking started the game. Nothing Quarian either. They're really taking their turns in who actually gets acknowledged. Who do we drag on the last one? Edie? Ashley. That means I'm never, ever even looking in Ashley's general direction ever again. I don't want any of my senses to experience you, so if we have a power cut, you're not the one I'm rubbing up against. You're not the one I'm huddling with for warmth. Me and Garrus will share our bodily heat. And fluids. And meat.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
What were the commandos' orders?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
That is what that word means, yes. Good job, dictionary chef.
Yes.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Gratuitous shot of his butt wings.
Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. It's why they can never be free, and why they're such a great source of shame to the Asari. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Oh, I've just
Agreed.
remembered a
Once we give a
thing.
report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
I'm gonna cry! And it's not out of sadness for once, it's out of pure, unadulterated fear. I'm quivering. All my man tunnels can't stop us shaking. It feels quite good, actually, but it's also horrifying. Jarvik's little jump is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Wait a minute, you're trying to spook me? These are sex demons. I'm not afraid of a blowy, even if it's gonna kill me.
That sound.
You know how long it's been? I need this.
There's more than one out there.
Even if it was from an actual octopus and not just a humanoid one. Okay, no, that might be a little bit far. I'm not quite that Japanese. I haven't weebed it up yet.
I hear something.
Stay sharp.
We all hear it, Jarvik. I know you're 50,000 years old, but do you really need a hearing aid already? Oh, he's got like mustard tears running down his face. That's gotta be painful, dude. But the fuck monster house is just like a cute all-girls school. Terrifying, people are dead.
It would seem the Asari commandos fell silent because the Reapers were here to greet them.
Very cute way of saying they were torn in half.
What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi? Anything useful?
A floor plan marked with the nav point location of a bomb. It's in some place called the Great Hall.
The commandos decided to purge this place.
So if they can turn regular people, who aren't basically demons, into the monsters that they are, into the walking mumps-riddled scrotums that the Batarians became, then I wonder what they can do to the sex goddesses.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
Or not do anything of the fucking sort, Shepard, because I haven't even explored over here. Didn't realize I was accidentally going the right way. That would be disgusting. I have faith we can continue to enjoy the order and peace this place has given us. You're a matriarch. I don't think that just means you're old. Or, you know, ripe and ready for a good old shag, as my boy Jarvik would probably say back in the day. It was 50,000 years ago. It's a different time. You can't blame. I think it does mean that they've had kids. So I was thinking that maybe she was the Ardat Yakshi, helping other Ardat Yakshi, but they're basically being ruled over. Ooh, hello.
You won't believe what Yan has managed to smuggle in. A copy of Vanya. Meet us after
That is
the
the
library.
tentacle porn
Reela's
catalog.
floor warden tonight, so act natural. We'll be by the East Video Banks. This is gonna be so great. See you there. Oh, and delete this once you listen to it. Not like last time.
Oh, she got some confinement out of that, I'm sure. Yet she's still willing to share her porn mags.
I heard something.
That was my fault, sorry.
What? What did you do? Master, you did not just make a fart joke with Liara. Please, no. You're beyond this. What can you order from the Tentacle porn catalog? Because it's not just more porn, that's in the catalog. A bad dragon having to resort to, like, advertising in newspapers now? Not so popular when real tentacles are out there and people are allowed to do that. Isn't interspecies love beautiful and terrifying because I nearly killed Tali with every single time? Oh, there's a little mumpy boy, ready to burst with my every word. Isn't nearly as scary, but damn, that is quite the view. A planetary-sized snow globe. Except we're in the part without the snow. Don't even get any of the lovely chilly benefits. I spend so many time on Krogan planets. My skin is melting. You know how white Shepard is? His armor can't protect him from the warm orbs. I love that he just has the key to every door in the fucking world. You're not a tech boy, Shepard. Oh, he's actually carrying the gun he's meant to be. That never happens.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
There
Samara.
she is!
It has been some time, Shepard.
Too long
You are
ago.
a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep. I assume you're here on your own, Justicar. Perhaps for something special? You are correct. 2 of my daughters live here, and I have come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
Are your children a threat, Samara?
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Foller and Reela have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them?
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
She was so much cooler when she was all gothy emo lady in her all black latex. Now her legs look like they've got watermelon seeds in them. Ain't working for you, girl.
I'm wounded. Bad. Give this to my bondmate, Weshra. Asked her to go to the Citadel. And tell Weshra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it, Weshra. Want you to have everything of mine, okay? Love you. I love you so.
So what? So what? What word were you gonna say? I was so invested into your marital dispute, now I don't know what I'm gonna do. Much was too generic, and Asari would never.
An isolated fortress. The Ardat Yakshi must have believed they were safe from the war.
If they knew about it at all.
They learned.
Man, Jarvik's cool. This isn't a subject that Liara probably is more qualified to talk on. No? No, you stupid old man of delicious, delicious crab meat. One day we'll be able to snack on his corpse. And it'll be a glorious day. Don't worry, that's what they would have wanted. That was their custom back then, I think, maybe. I mean, they used to feed their traders' eyeballs to vultures, so, you know. I've always wanted to be a vulture of some kind.
A new enemy.
Oh no! There they are! This is what I feared! The Asari Reaper! The Banshee! Heavy pistols used to be the ultimate at ripping off armor. It's doing nothing! Oh, the Regar's cheating. The Regar breaks everything in like 2 seconds. Bye-bye, Banshee! They explode when they die, too. Are we okay? Please? Holy shit. And now you'll forever be feeding this plant if the world isn't completely goddamn over. If we get wiped out, at least maybe that ficus will come back and avenge us in the next cycle. It's what that Asari would have wanted. Is that only happening to Yakshis? Or is that, I don't know why we're on last name bases now. Just 2 extra syllables, it's killing me. I'm too powerful at this point. Especially when I can just turn around and shove it right in his giant mouth. Are you trying to cannibalize me? I don't taste nearly as good as one of you cancer monsters, I assure you. Lovely cell rot. I didn't expect to actually take damage. We're beyond damage in this society, thank you. Alright, big bonk. Oh, the biggest!
That used to be a person. An Asari. What have the Reapers done?
Liara, this has been happening to the other races all the time. I haven't seen you console Gary once. Okay, I think I have, actually, but whatever. We fought the entire Prothean race. You know they could do this. Why do you only give a shit now? Because you're the master race that lives forever and all that stupid bullshit. Whoa, hold on. Why are we all like, right, form up on me. You get the right side, I'll get the left. Stay frosty. I didn't know the game was capable of putting them in these positions, but I can work with it. Yeah, you just got tit blocked.
You came. As soon as I was able.
As soon as she tit blocked, that's what does it for her.
This is Foyer, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi.
Hello, I want to be first in line, please.
They have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Man, so you live out hundreds, maybe even thousands of years in captivity.
Harvesting us.
You live in a goddamn zoo.
Us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
I wonder what the hell happened to that one. Who killed that? Surely an Asari Commando isn't as cool as me, great grandpa of the universe, and science bitch in the back over there. I guess Samara might have done it?
The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Foyer speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Aww. The one bit of approval she's ever got from her mom. Nice. I'm about to make the worst joke I've ever made in my entire life, and I just want to make sure that I make you throw up, okay? So, hey guys, you think if Ardat Yakshi went sterile and everything, and Morinth kept going on her fuckfest rampage, had a little blue baby, would her sisters become, you think they'd become like, they'd be antibiotics? You think they'd be antibiotics? Huh? Answer me! I so viscerally don't want to be me anymore.